Hey guys, just an update on the transmitter project. I'm house sitting, so this is not the usual spot. But let's have a look. I've got this thing going here. So I've got a little breadboard, cut a division down the middle. I've got my Arduino, and these little off-stand things that I've cut. And the reason for this is that I need to be able to remove the Arduino from the device in order to program it. And rather than having lots of different switches and all kinds of complicated things on the wires, what I'll do is I'll just yank the Arduino out of this board and then I'll solder the wires on the transmitter to this breadboard. So, what are we trying to achieve? Here I have a receiver connected to 3 servos, which I want to use in my remote control vehicle. The receiver is hooked up to this little on-off switch into the power supply at 4.5 volts. The goal is to use 1 servo for steering, 1 servo for the throttle, and 1 servo for braking. The trick is, I only have 1 steering wheel channel and 1 throttle channel on the transmitter. But this trigger has a backwards and a forwards setting, but it only drives 1 channel at the moment. So what am I going to do about it? I'm going to install an Arduino in it. And before you jump to conclusions, don't think it can be done through the software here. It can't. I've spent ages going through here trying to figure out how to get it to do what I want, but it definitely can't. So, to jump to the conclusion, here's what I'm trying to achieve. The steering wheel operates only 1 of the servos. And the trigger operates 1 servo when you pull it and another servo when you push it, even though originally this device only had 2 channels. I can now drive 3. So just as a final thing before I put it back together, I've installed in here a little clicky switch, which came out rather neat on the other side. Little clicker switch there, and that is for the calibration of the Arduino. So you can push that and then move the trigger all the way back, all the way forwards, move this all the way to the side, all the way to the side, and then the Arduino will know what the maximum and minimum voltage is coming along the green and blue wires, which go to the potentiometers in there. And there it is, all back together again, and you'd never know that I did anything to it, except for the teeny tiny little calibration button, and the little debugging port where you can see the back of the Arduino. And that'll get covered up by the sticker when I put it back. Wicked!